Okay, I think we are live. Hey, guys, welcome back to another episode. I skipped the little wait time just because I'm really antsy and ready to go. So, usually I kind of like to start that just to kind of get settled in before I start. But with that being said, hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and whatever time you're watching this. It's 9 p.m. here where I'm at, and I just had a nice day of composing, and now I'm gonna work on something that is more for my own pleasure. I've been working on this film for this last 3 weeks or so, and I have another 3 to 4 weeks before I need to deliver this score. But in the meantime, this adventure cue is something that I want to challenge myself to write. And so here we are. If you guys watched the last episode, this is where I kind of started it. So like how we always do this before, I'll go ahead and press play, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay. All right. So there we are. That's where we left off from last time. With that being said, if you guys are just tuning in, we're going to start this or continue off where we left off on a whimsical adventure cue. My name is Josh Sohn. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Here's a little icon for that. Okay, let's go and get started. First off, I think the overall feel is there. What I'll do though is um, I'm going to revise this string line here. I feel like this string line is lacking. It's a little lackluster. It sounds great. It's a great sample library. This is the Vista sample library, but maybe with what I'm doing here, it's a bit much in terms of the programming. So I'm going to bring it up, and I just did some compression on the curve there, so it's a little more even. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay. Now the other idea is this is the full ensemble, and so there isn't any legato being applied as of now. And what makes Vista special is its legato feature. So what I'm going to try is orchestrate this down here below, and I'm just going to mute this. This is pretty much a high string line. I might double it with viola as well. But let's try that as a first approach, and I'm gonna do in octaves, doubling an octave below with the viola line. This is technically not the way to use Vista, I guess. I'm using the first violin 3 fortissimo patch as the violin 1, and then the regular 5 as a violin 2. I think this would work well in this case. And then let me just make sure that the legatos are happening. So they should be overlapping a bit. Let's see. It looks like I haven't really quantized this. That's fine. Or maybe I did, but I like pushed it to the left or something. So what I think I need to do for all of these is just make sure they overlap. Let's see. Let's go to this right here, edit all parts. All right, like that. And then I'm just gonna lengthen it by a hair so that it overlaps. Okay, now I might want to try to quantize this because it's actually now going ahead. Let's see, let me think about that. Maybe if I just push everything over would be better. And then let's go in eighth notes. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I lengthened it a little bit. Let's hear it again. Okay, yeah, and this could probably be a little longer at the end there. Okay, and I think this is a complete copy and paste, so maybe we could add a variation on this melody as well. Let me just hear that again from here. Okay, so that's one round, and then here maybe we can just change a few notes here and there, not too much. Okay, like for instance here, I have an idea to go higher instead of on that A. Well, what was that? A, yeah, A. Let's go to an E. Right. So one variation, and then okay, maybe the way it ends, let's come out of it differently. So, bum, bum, one, yeah. Well, actually, let's keep this, and I'll just do this. I'll work with these notes and change them up. So we'll go like that, and let's go to A. Maybe something like that. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it. So okay, so with this, I'm always hesitant to, and this is stupid, but I'm hesitant to always go with notes that repeat right after each other with the attack, just because it's more programming. I'm just lazy, I guess. But so what I mean by that is Vista, to get a good legato, you just use the pedal. Oops. The start button is located differently on PCs. I always, because I've been working on a Mac all day, so when I press the star, I'm pressing rewind on accident. Okay, and then I just put a pedal down there. So I'll just copy that over to the other ones, like so. Okay, all right, so that's it. Then we're gonna go up and do the scale. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bum ba da na na na. Okay. Cool. And then in terms of the shape, let's re-record that. So yeah, I'll do it one at a time. Oops. Okay. The problem is this. Not so much the CC11, but the other one, CC1. Okay, so I'm going to delete that, and then let's try the other ones. Sorry, I'm just going to massage that a little better. Okay, next we have this guy. Okay, next. Did I do this one already? No, I didn't. Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. The higher strings are more affected by the expression here, so it looks like we fixed that. This one, though, let's see what happened here. I think I did that on accident, or I recorded that at the same time. Okay, so that should be good. Let's press play from here. Okay, and that's the direction I want to go at the end. I have to change everything else around it to have it sound okay, but let me double check one other thing. Okay, so here this horn is playing something along with that, so it was, let's see, this one? Oh, that's strings. Oh, okay. Maybe it's the string I'm hearing. Let's listen to also the brass. Okay. So I have a lot of string stuff happening at the same time here. Okay. So let's see if we can just double that up real quick. Also, let me make sure all of this has a key switch in there. Okay. Okay. So what I need to do now is pick one of those and then just double all of this that I just made over here. Go down here. Like that. Okay. And then do that same thing down to the brass. Like so. Okay, and then let's re-record this. Alright, something like that. Oops. Wrong key. This is the Mac and PC thing that's messing me up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And maybe we can go faster too. Maybe this track overall can be bumped up 5 clicks or something. Let's see here. Okay, cool. I like that better because then it'll lead us out and we can do something else with that. Um, so now that we have certain things orchestrated down below, it's going to be a little bit harder to find. So I'm just going to hide some of these, and as I hide them, I also want to retain some. So I'm just going to do that, and anything else. All of these Claire woodwinds by ATO, they're fantastic solo woodwind libraries. I think I'll have to use one or two of these at some point, so I'm going to do that for now. Okay, so then what we'll do is go here, and here's a little trick you can do: show tracks between the locators. Okay, all right. So I'm jumping a little bit back and forth here, but I talked about bumping up the tempo, so I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. Let's go to 142. So I'm bumping up 7 beats per minute, and let's just get a feel for this section again. Yeah, it feels okay. Let's listen to the beginning. That's good. I'm gonna just bring it down to 140. Okay, cool. All right. With that being said, let's just double check now the notes that accompany the string line here. So we have that, and I think Dulcimer. Okay. Okay. I'll add the brass in, even though that plays the melody. Okay. Yeah, I think I will move this, or at least make this louder, but I'm not a fan of this the sound of the brass right now. So let's fix the melody first and go back to the accompaniment in a second. All right, now we're gonna orchestrate this over to one of these down here. We'll probably do horns and trumpet. Let's do what would be a good one? Let's do the maybe we'll stick with the Jaegers, but separate them out. So let's do the Jaeger horn and the Jaeger trumpet, and I'll have to wake these up. There we go. Okay, so then I'll mute that. I can delete this guy too. All right, so we're gonna copy and paste it down below like this. And I'm not sure if I did the right gesture. Let's see, is it like this? Or is it like this? There we go. Oops, sorry. I meant to do Alt, and I pressed the Windows key. I swear, if you're working on PC and Mac and switching back and forth all the time, it's easy to lose your mind. It's like it's a minor annoyance, but it's like you swear that's the key to press it just from the muscle memory, and then. But yeah, some days are better than others. Okay, so I just put some CC7 main volume in. Okay, it's already sounding better. Let's just do a quick pass on this. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, I just realized I was doing this with both the horn and trumpet. Probably better if you separate them out like that. Okay, so this overall is okay. There's some weird things happening, so I'm just gonna delete that and start over again. Oh, sorry. I see. Let's bring this up just a tad. Like so, and here we go. Okay, that's unusually high for a horn, I would say. So maybe go down. Okay, and let's see what's happening here. Well, I'm still soloing the trumpet. That's why. Okay, we can hear that. Let's see what's going on. Is that now not playing? Okay, there you go. Okay, there are a few things that also are hitting me. Is the breath of the horns need to be a little bit more controlled. So, bum 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 ba da da bum bum. Right here. Let's bring that back and do that with the trumpet as well. So make sure that all parts are on, and go like this. That's pretty good. I can go just a little longer. Okay, cool. So that's trumpet line. Let's fix the trumpet line a little bit more. So here, I feel like the trumpets can be maybe higher. Let's see. Let me double check notes. Oops. That's pretty good. That E isn't terribly high. So let's play that back, and I'm gonna delete all that as well, and do a pass with the trumpet only. Here we go. Okay. Most of the curves were recorded in. Some of it didn't overwrite though. That happens. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Okay. So, oh, hey, Sergio Prondo. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to press play now, and let's hear it back in context with everything. Da-na-na. What note is that? No. Okay, I'll have to remember that. G. There's a G. I'm going to probably do a G chord or something. Okay, so let's add a G chord back in. Oops. All right. Before we actually add new material, I'm going to just layer and beef up this section a little more. Now that the string melody and the horn melody, brass melody sounds great. There's just the low end that is lacking a bit. With my headphones, it sounds okay, but I know if I were to play them on my speakers, it would be lacking on some of the low end. I would want maybe some bombastic drums here, not too much, but just enough to just give it that little layer. Let's see. So I got timpani, and I do have one thing going over here with that, and then I have some suspended cymbals. So there are some things happening. I'm thinking let's start with the low end, and then I'm gonna see what I can do with the drums. So low end stuff here and here. Let's listen to this again. Okay, so I'm already I see a problem. There's nothing in this range. Boo. So we could just double that, I guess. So let's go the top notes of all of this. And this should be cut as well. Okay. Let's see. I might have to reselect all of these again real quick. Okay. So if I do that and check the other instrument, that copied over. Okay. This should sound better now. The problem with that might be the balance might not be 100%, but that's okay. Let's just kind of make that work for now. Okay, so the brass, it's a bit tinny, more tinny than I want. Okay. All right, so we got that going. Hey, Longacre, how are you? Like how this piece is coming, flying around a large kingdom in the sky. Awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope we keep flying and not topple down at some point. Let's keep this up. Let's see how we can keep the magic going here. I think I'll do another pass on this part with the brass. It's not overriding again, so let's just re-record. Oh, that's weird. My negative sign isn't showing up. Huh, that's weird. Okay. it's acting really weird. Normally I have the negative or positive. Okay, I am. Maybe I'm just thinking something else. I wonder if I should go higher actually. Okay, so this needs to go. If we're doing that little string melody run at the end, so I'll keep that in mind. I think that sounds better. There's one little thing I wanted to change, which was here. I think I went up too high too early, so there you go. Same idea here. Okay, and this library is a little finicky because I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure if there's only two samples that are playing here, meaning when you go up and down the CC1, I think if you go past 60. What number is that? 127. So like if you go past 64, it shoots up and hits the more brassy layer or sample, and then going down. But I'm not sure if there's anything in between. Maybe they do. Maybe it's more sophisticated than I think. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's hear that now. So we have the bass playing all this stuff. Okay, so right here when it does this run, let's support that. It's going. So with the low strings, let's do. Well, we'll have to change the position of the chord at least. Maybe we'll do A. We'll go lower. Another idea is we can do like a tremolo. Let's try that for a second. Something like that. With brass, what do? Let's just make it more brassy. Oops, wrong one. Let's see if that works in the context. That might be just enough that we need. What's nice about this, and this is more just thinking intellectually here, in terms of the range of where all the instruments are sitting, is there's nothing below the G1. So I think on the bass, yeah. So the bass can play a G0 as well, but I'm gonna try to reserve this spot, this little empty hole here, with the bass drum, which the bass drum definitely will be in that same frequency range, and then so it's not gonna be fighting when you mix it down. It'll sound more balanced naturally. Timpani probably already has some of that. So you can see there's a app, or a plugin I should say, that plays the note, and you can see on the keyboard where that'd be. So that's playing a G, right, and it's hovering over that note right here, and that's probably G1, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a G1. Going back here. Yeah, not sure. There we go. So this is G1. Boom. That's the same frequency, right? So timpani is, giving a little support on the low end, but let's look at the spectrum on a bass drum. Actually, I'm gonna double this. So, whoops, wrong shortcut keys too. And that's a Mac thing again. Okay, so let's go here and do that. I think it's C3. Okay. Okay, so let's look at a frequency on that, and just so we have a gauge on where that would sit. This is just more of a curiosity thing for me. Hope this something you guys enjoy as well. See. Okay, so you see here how that hovers over 50 or 60, 70 around there as the peak, and the hertz. That is what we're lacking in this moment. So that's where the bass drum will really help. Okay, with that being said, you have bass drum doing that. Okay, all right. Now let's listen to this, because I just realized this sample library automatically does a kick for you. So that might double up and sound weird. So I think we're covered on that first hit. And then second one. Right, okay, so let's do that. We can go a little higher on this. Let's go something like that much. And let's look at the CC1 as well. The more open it is, or the more higher you go, the less filtering it's doing. So I think once you go all the way to the top, there's no high pass filtering involved. So I mean, ideally you want to go to 0, or in this case 127, to get the full frequency range. But at the same time, it's nice to do a little bit of high pass and just do that embedded inside the scripting instead of in the mixing. So I'll try around here instead. Okay. All right, let's hear that in context. Okay, so what we need to do here, the bass drum is really sparse, but we have to figure out how this will work with the other stuff. Boom, boom. So the one idea is we could go boom, boom, boom. That might be too much, but let's try it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's be like that. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's do this. Okay, now that's a very open bass drum hit. I'm not sure if it has a choked one. Let's try that D instead and go higher. It's working. Let's see. Boom. Maybe we can cut out one note around here. Boom. Let's try maybe cutting this out. Okay, great. Let's do that over here then. All the way to the end. Okay. All right. So that's the easy way to go. Another thing you could try doing is adding some toms or a taiko. So let's see if we can do it with toms. So let's try this east-west one. I'm kind of curious how it sounds. And give that a second to wake up. There we go. Okay, so here the CC11 works, CC1 doesn't do anything. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Let's try again. I think less is more in this case. Okay, something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Like that. Oops. Okay, and then we're gonna level this out. Okay, if anything, let's balance that with the rest of the percussion ensemble first. Okay, something weird happens here. I think it's this guy. So I think it's something with this audio clip. Well, first off, it should be in percussion. Second is let's put some reverb in there. So let's give it some tail. I see. And then I gotta do that. Okay. Put that with this. This needs to be really loud. Let's see. Let's just go all the way up on velocity. Sorry. Something like that. Okay, so all right. The only thing I'll adjust with the tambourine is I'm just gonna bring down the highs a bit. Just put a shelf on there. Okay. Now I'm not sure if this is the best groove. That's gonna go along with the rest of the percussion, so I'm just gonna play around with that too. Oops. Bum bum bum. Let's see, we have timpani, bass drum, concert tom. So bum bum bum. Okay, I think this one would warrant the timpani as well. So let's find timpani. Something like that. Okay. All right. Maybe with bass drum as well. This one, let's do that. Okay. Going back to tambourine though, that's what I'm concerned about. So here, looking at the velocities, got to make sure that all the accents are in the right places. Let's see here. What if I did on the offbeats? So if I went bum bop and then keep that down, just give it a backbeat. Because you got the bombastic low drums on the downbeat, and then you could put this on the backbeat. If I were to do that, then I'm just gonna have to delete all of these other guys here. I don't want to full on copy and paste just yet. Like, oh, there we go. I pressed the wrong button again, and I clicked on Spotify. Anyone want to hear the music besides what I'm composing? We can listen to some Spotify together. Okay, so we have that. Okay, the other one was 16th notes, right? I think that's too busy. I think that's good now. So then if we do that, I can change this little fill and go. Maybe on this one, let's see. And then let's do that again. So actually, these ones need to be much smaller. I need to go in a little bit closer so I can see it better. All right, so there we go. Let's hear that in context. Man, oh man, this is tough. I have another idea. So let's try this. What if I went cha, 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 cha? So do backbeats, but like 16th note backbeats in a sense. I know these are eighth notes, but I feel like this is like in cut time. So let's do that, and let's hear how that sounds. Whoop. Oh yeah, my fills. Okay, let's be a little more careful here. So do that. Do that. Okay. Let's copy this over again. Right here. Oh. There you go. All right. Do that one more time over here, like that. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, da da da. Instead of going da 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 with the drum, I'm gonna go da da bzz. Let's see, which note is that? Is it B? Oops. Where is that? Oh, I think here it's a E or F. Yeah. Oh, okay. So if I do Z, I might have to go up. Bring that up. Okay, let's do that over here as well. This is on the A chord, so let's delete that, copy that over. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, cha, 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 cha. Let's crescendo on that one. I'm not sure about this one though. Something happened. Okay, all right, cool. I think I'm starting to vision what I need to do, and it's never easy. You think it is, and then as you develop it more and more, you're like, oh, this would be cool. And then you do it again, you're like, but then it's just an evolution. So now I should probably do this. I know I said the 16th note thing, but what if I kind of did a hybrid? So like one cha da da cha da da cha da da cha da. Like that. Oops. Like that. And do it again here. Da da cha. Okay. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think that's as far as I can really go with something like this. So I don't want to spend too much more time on this. I think maybe shakers might be a better option in that case, but yeah, okay, now I think about it. let's undo that. Let's do shakers. Let's see. So instead of that, let's add some shakers and do the 16th notes in there maybe, and see how that sounds. Okay. Give that a second as well. All right. Okay. Hope you guys are having fun. Here we go. We're gonna find a good shaker. Actually, let me double check something. That doesn't sound right. Oops. Let's bring this guy over here. Whoa, hello. It doesn't want to go. Oh, there you go. That's stretched all weird. Okay, so I'm looking for this instrument. I think I have the wrong instrument routed, to be honest. So let's find it. Well, let's see. I could do this. No, it's right. Oh, okay. This is probably the storm drum shakers. I see. Well, in that case, I do like a certain shaker. So I'm going to load it in and find that manually. And there's also, I have Cinesamples as well. So that's always a good one as well. Let's find East-West shakers. Okay, this one is actually Storm Drum. And Opus. Oh, let's do the VST3 version. Okay, so we go to bloop. All right, so there's a bunch of instruments here. I'm looking for shakers. Aha. Okay. Okay, this will be better. So finding a good pattern for that is pretty easy. You just have to play it in a few times. Excuse me. Right, something like that. All right, so let's just do that all the way through. Boom. Okay, so there's the shakers, and then the tambourine is working. This might be just a hair loud, so I don't know what I could do. Maybe just bring everything down. Okay. Okay, there's this weird little fill that I'm doing. Let's bring that up. Okay. It's a little too high now. Okay, maybe bring that first note up. Yeah, just little weird things. I'm trying to think like how to make it sound more convincing. and as if it's coming from a live player. Of course, you could also just not quantize it. Okay. So close. Okay. All right. I think we're good there. Just one more idea. Done. Let's bring this up a bit. Okay. All right. Another idea is instead of going da da da, let's see if we can double it and go da 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 like spiccatos. Okay, so that's all my instruments or all my melody. So so how would that work? The problem is this is Vista, and Vista's doesn't have short strings, so I'll have to figure that out on my end in terms of the future, how to supplement shorts with Vista. Another idea is just use go back to the my Jaeger ensemble and just have it done there. Let's see if that would fix it. So the idea would be go shorts and make these all eighth notes. Let's do spiccato. And let's see if any of these other ones sound better. Let's glue the first note though. I think that sounds better. Let's put a little accent towards the middle. Okay. All right, so now let's do that with the brass. And then maybe I can just leave the Vista and see if it blends enough. If not, I'll have to do something about that. So with the trumpet and horn, let's do short notes here. Bloop, 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 and bloop. Okay, so we have sustain. Let's do staccato. Maybe first two notes we'll do the staccato like that. Let's do the horn as well. Horn should be staccato. And I'm only hearing the trumpet. Okay, that's why. Okay, same thing. It's a little too muddy, so something like that. Okay, let's do that. Cool. The trumpet's a bit sharp, so I don't know if there's anything else I can do to mitigate that. If I were to do staccato on those, how would it sound? And then like maybe like just the top of the notes, and then also we can bring the velocity down just a bit. I think the culprit's the staccatissimo, so here, let's just bring that back to staccato for the trumpet, but for the horns we're okay. So I'm gonna bring the horn back up so you can hear it better. right, let's do that. So now we filled the mids and the lows a bit more. We've got some percussion stuff going on. I think let's just double check this other element. This is a dulcimer. So that's just kind of laying a foundation, which is nice. You can do that with like a synth arpeggio as well. Okay, maybe here I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go up like that, maybe. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Let's bring this up so you can hear it a little more. Even this can go up just a bit. Okay, same here. I mean, to be honest, this shouldn't be too complicated. I would say just keep it simple. I don't know if I should change anything here. Maybe I could go like that on all of these. Just kind of give it a different texture. Just enrich it a bit. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna copy that over here. Oh, let's see here. I accidentally copied this note. Let's see. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I deleted that for no reason. Okay. All right. Yeah. Starting to, it's really panning out. I just realized I didn't copy the other thing. So let's just do that real quick. And honestly, here the dulcimer should double up with the string. So that's another thing to do. Okay. Let's go like that. Dun 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 dun. Like that, and a D. All right, I think so. All right, okay. Let's try that. Okay. So everyone's having the flight of their life. They're up in the air, and then here is like they're just passing over a little bridge or something. But yeah, okay. With that being said, do we have everything? I think so. We could always keep going back and forth. and just make little improvements. But that's the process. So I hope that was showing you guys this really helps. We have about 50 more minutes. And so I haven't really made any new material, so I think we're ready to do that. I'm going to go ahead and press play though from the top and just see if there's any other things that we can sort out or add. Here we go. Okay. All right. So already I have an idea. Since we introduced shakers in the later half, let's just add some shakers in the beginning. The shakers should be pretty sparse, I would say. So I'm just going to use a few elements here. I'll copy that much and bring it to the beginning. Okay. So we're going to just do quarter notes like that. Let's also bring this in like so. Okay. So we have, all right, let's do, doesn't always have to be the same shaker too. I mean, that's the beauty of doing a mock-up. You can sort of just change up a few things. Just those are subtle changes, do make a difference. So let's just mess around with that. Different shaker. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Cool. We can also, I probably should have done this earlier, but just change this to the other one that it offers. Something like that. Cool. All right. So that's one thing. So what else? Okay. Just a thought. Looking over here, I have a harp and also dulcimer. One of those instruments could be added in as well in the beginning. Let's try it again. Let's try again. Let's actually bring that out. Okay. So. Hmm. Another idea is doing that instead of going broop, actually, I think that sounds better. Okay, so let's do that and copy that over to the next spot. This is the way copy and paste. If it's not in the grid, I paste it, and I just nudge that by a bar over until that's the easiest way to retain stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, let's just do a soft quantize and do that. Okay. So there's that. So the harp, I think that's enough, to be honest. So I could just copy the same idea and just add a little layer, a richness layer to that. So this is Dulcimer. So let's do this. Let's delete these guys. Let's do that. Let's bring this and just do a G. Oops. This should be a CC1 all the way down. Oops. Okay. And then if we're going to match that. I like where the harp is. I think I think that's okay. Okay, let's leave that. Let's color that though, so we know the difference next time. Okay, so there you go. The other thing is, when it comes into this part, I feel like it needs something to lead in, so what could we do? Let's do tambourine. Alright, let's see here. Something like that. I'm just messing around, but I think something, just a little sprinkle here and there would do. So like that. Okay. This is remnants from the printed roll that I just did. That's below this track. So I think we're good. Let's bring this over. Let's bring this one over. Okay. Okay, but that still doesn't lead us in. But that could be something that we could work with. So we have shakers doing that all the way up until there, and that'd be nice to give it a break. What else could we do? We could do like a bass drum roll or timpani roll. Let's do a timpani roll. Boom. So I could probably just use the same thing here, like that. Okay. Try again. Well, the problem is that this is playing an A, so I need a get out and do a G. Well, I guess the G's already there. That's pretty good. This could probably be just a hair louder, so let's go like that. Okay. We could probably do a bass drum roll with it, or I've been doing these suspended cymbals a lot, and that would work, but just to make it a little more different, what if we did a gong cymbal roll instead? So let's try that. I spelled that wrong. Gongs. Okay, gongs. Let's find our cinesamples. There we go. This one. Another one would be just thinking out loud, actually, would be this one. And I accidentally duplicated that. Okay, so this one here, going back, let's do the mark tree. And this one would be with triangles as well. So that's really useful. Okay. So we'll color that red. Let's do gongs orange. So with the gongs, we have that's it right there, or I guess there's only one, so it'd be here. Let's do that. Okay. Oops, let's go back here. Okay. Now I'm debating if I should add a mark tree in there as well, just kind of give it a little more twinkly highs. Let's see. Okay. So there you go. There's that. That should be enough. Maybe that gong can be gated a little bit higher, like that. Okay. This probably, let's see. I guess this is triggered to the length, so make it longer. Okay, let's try a different one. I think I like that one better. Just because it gives it a little more length and just has some character that I like. So let's do that. Bringing the volume down on that just a tad. Okay. Oh yeah, and this one I remember from last time. It kind of bugged me. Was let's just bring the volume down on this a bit. So let's go like that. Oops. And maybe like that. So I think it's more the clarinet than the bassoon. Um, okay, cool. I realize this isn't copied over, so we're gonna fix that. I think I'm gonna add another note right here, so just kind of on the downbeats, like that. Whoops. And then I think another suspended cymbal would be nice. So let's just add that somewhere here. Right there. I'm just gonna try to imitate this as best I can. Okay. All right. I think that peaked a little early. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, that's better. Cool. All right, let's move on. I feel pretty good about that now. It seems more developed, more full sounding. Okay, so where are we now? There's this thing that I recorded last week over here, and I spent like 5-10 minutes on it, so I feel like it'd be a waste to not come back and try to repurpose this somehow. Okay, let's hear it again. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little bit later. Let's bring it over here. It's cool. It has a lot of character. That sometimes melodies sound more generic, and others don't. I think I'm using some kind of Lydian thing there, more chromatic stuff there. But yeah, I'll think about that as well. I did put a note for myself to add like a G here, a G chord. Here's my chords. Oh yeah, so right here. And for to do that, I think it's just leading out of that part and what instrument will take the charge. let's see. Let's actually go down here. And then, yeah, something like that. Okay, all right, so from here, oops, right there actually. So from here to about there, I think I have an idea to fill that in with something, but I'm not sure if that's the best option. Just kind of going with the flow here. I'm just wondering if we're telling a story and we're already about a minute and 20 minutes in, I would think we would like to just drop it down in energy a bit and then bring it back up. So that's logically speaking, that's what I'm thinking in my head, like as a side note. And whatever idea I just had doesn't align with that. So I think it would be cool to change the feel and just go like a 180 almost. So yeah, I don't know, maybe whatever I was hearing in my head, I should kind of just archive that a little bit. So here's another idea. So here I'll just archive this. Let's try it. Oops. Try one more time. Oh, let's see. Boom. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's the idea. I'm just gonna put it here as another somewhere, somewhere off to the side. Okay. So now I can concentrate and come back to this idea here. I think what would be cool is we do a 180. We flip it and we do something that kind of drops down in energy because we want to build it again back up eventually. So. And also, it would be good to like change the chord. So maybe, what if I go crazy and do something else? Let's figure out a chord that would jive with all this. So F sharp minor, we have C would be cool. Let's keep going here. I'll pick one of these brass. Maybe this one. C would be cool. Just thinking how I could make C happen without the high energy. And that's kind of the same idea I have for here in this later part. Shoot. I think we'll stay in G, but the C would be great for the later half. Okay, so let's go back and do something kind of like Beauty and the Beast. And this is when I was like paying a tribute to Alan Silvestri. Also, Alan Menken is in this a little bit. I'll do my best to pay a homage to that. So, what do I mean by that? Like in that Beauty and the Beast, like there's this part that goes bonjour, and in the beginning of the movie. So I'm thinking that would be good for something like this here. So let's try it. I don't even know where to start, but I think woodwinds would be good. Okay. Okay. Still wants to play. Huh, that's weird. Very strange. I have to make sure that my pad is working as well. It doesn't want to read real quick, so let's do that. That's strange. Let's get out of here and come back in maybe. By the way, if any of you use something similar that I have, it's Composer Tools Pro. I just heard from them that they're going to be. It doesn't want to. There you go. It doesn't want to stay in business anymore due to Lemur shutting down. Sorry, I'm wrestling with this MK Connect thing. It doesn't want to load up here. There we go. Okay, let's see if that wakes that back up. Okay, it did. Anyways, there's technology with this stuff works pretty well for the most part. Anytime I, of course, do a live stream, that's when it decides to crap out. But this app is really cool. I mean, it reads all your key switches. You have to program that in, of course. It's a shame that this will be phased out eventually, so I'll be using it for another year. But now I have to find another solution eventually. Okay, anyways. So let's see here. Oh, maybe we can do it in C. Interesting. Let's see. That's, yeah, maybe going up. I like that. Let's try that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It's kind of fast, so well, with all the latency. That'd be the best. Let's try again. Okay. I'll just take the best of the two, or of the four. So something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that. And maybe this one over here. Like that. Okay. And just gotta add that in. Okay. Yeah. Now it's not the best sound, but this is just a sketch. We'll make sure it's staccato. Let's go higher on this one. Okay. So that can be orchestrated down to the bassoons. We'll do staccato for that. Okay. All right, and then even Dulcimer. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Bring that down just a little bit. Okay. We're still in the air, so to speak. So I don't want us to just fall down all of a sudden, but this is kind of a quirky moment while they're flying. I'm thinking, yeah, how do we stay afloat with the music? I think percussion will be a big part of that. So let's see here. Okay, we gotta kind of maybe bump that up just a little bit. It's also what would be nice is da, 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 da. Hmm. 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 Not sure actually. Besides the shaker, what other things I could do with the drums? Okay. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna just use my instincts and use tambourine for this part as well, like that. Um, let's see. Oh, okay. Let's bring this down. Like that. Okay. Da 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 da. What if we do with the strings? Maybe change up the technique and do either some pizzicatos or colenos, something like that. Let's say let's try a pizzicato for a second. Actually, I can just copy this over here. Oops. Okay. Yeah, something like that. I wish this would imprint a little easier. Normally, I could do if it was dragged out like this. Like that. Okay, cool. This is just an idea to spark something different. I think it's working. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Since strings all of a sudden jump out to pizzicato, it's kind of weird. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I could add a little transition here. So just a little breather because there's so much happening. So if I can glue that together somehow and make the transition a little more smooth, I think that'll work. So maybe timpani. See, we have roll and timpani. Dum 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 dum. Dun 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 dun. Maybe a fill would be good. So go over here. Okay, and I'm going to turn this back on. Okay, oops, wrong keys. Okay, so centering myself back, we have this. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What if I did 2 bars or 2 beats instead? So let's cut that. Didn't want to cut, did it? Let's try again. Okay, so and then what kind of instrument? Boom, boom. What note is that? It's a G. Okay. Let's hear this for a second. That's interesting. Doesn't want to trigger. I have to go a little bit before that. Yeah, it's just an idea. Like that. Okay, so going back to here, the mod should be 0. Okay, great. Maybe I should do a full bar instead. I just think it's weird to go crescendo and then another crescendo. That would be kind of cool if we go high, boom, and do a decrescendo instead. So let's just figure that out. Yeah. Okay, so some things to think about. I think I need to make a new track. Let's see if I can make it work with this. So I'll just glue these together. How about that? Okay. When I glue them together, I have to get out of the way because these are all key switches. I have majors, and then these should be staccato. Okay, great. Let's see if this works. Something like that. Let's try recording that in this time. Okay, let's see if that works. This is all experimenting, of course. If anything, I would say like a trill would be cool too. Which sample libraries do I have that have that? Let's see. Hollywood Winds too actually does that. Let's see. Let's start there. So this is where it's separating would be nice. Let's do some chordal. How about a chordal one? Let's do a unison instead. Oh yeah, that's the highest it'll go actually. So I think I'm stuck with that, and that's okay. I can add more in there with actual instrument tracks, but that's the idea. Okay, so let's do that over on different tracks. So I'm just gonna cut that, and let's do the all of these clears have them, but I don't think they sound good for something like this. So let's go to the ensemble ones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the OG. So all of these guys. Clarinet, bassoon. Okay. So, what are we doing here? There's two clarinets. It's interesting. I don't have clarinet 1, I just have clarinet 2. I'll just delete that so I don't confuse myself. Oops. And let's just double check here. This is like from a different project, so I'll just delete that. All right, let's turn these guys on. And wake those guys up right now. Okay, so we want to trill all these guys. Let's do probably whole tone trills, just depends on what it is. If I'm hitting a G, I'll probably want to do a whole tone trill there. Okay, let's try that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, those are my tremolo, or actually trills, but I gotta select them for each note. Let's see. Actually, let's just go ahead and delete these, repaste, because it'll contain the key switch for that note now, because all of them should be the same. Yep. Okay, so we have that. Maybe go higher. Okay. Let's bring that back, and let's do it all at one swoop. It's kind of loud. Oh, I see. I need to do this. Okay, let's keep going. Let's try again. Okay. I wonder if decrescendoing. I'm kind of doing a a crescendo only. Maybe I need to go more of a triangle shape where I go up and then down. Let's try that. This time I'm going to solo only the instruments I need. And it might need to be 2 bars long if I'm going to do this device, to be honest, just to make it work. Let's see, here's just a concept. So I'm going to, what am I trying to do? Like that. Yeah, that seems still too long now, actually. But this one, I don't know. I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna go and cut this in half. And I guess what I said before I take back. Maybe the crescendo is what I need. Something like that, and then we cut it and drop in just a little bit. So, yeah, this is a nice little experiment here. What if I went down on that last part? It's like on beat, almost on beat 4. We just shave it off. Let's hear how that sounds. Let's give it a little variation for each one. There's four of these. Also, I need to harmonize some of these. So, let's see. So if I keep going with all of these, hopefully it pays off. Sometimes we fall flat on our faces doing this kind of stuff. Anyways, yeah, so just making sure all of this is going to work out. Make sure all the data is plotted. Okay, now that I got those plot points, let's see here. Oboe, clarinets. I think the G and D should be good enough. Maybe a B. That would warrant a half tone. So for this clarinet, yeah, this is clarinet. We would do a half a tone for that. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's bring up the volume on that particular track. Let's see. Boom. Bring that up. Okay. Let's try a different approach. Do that. Okay. So there's a problem because the woodwinds are doing the. I could do just the strings on that, but it is nice to kind of hear it. That woodwind, it's pretty iconic. Sounds like it should be there. So what if we retain this and keep this for the strings instead? That's another idea. I'm just full of ideas today. Okay, so let's find east, west, violin, viola, all that junk. Sorry, it's not junk. They're good stuff. It's just there's a lot of it, a lot to program. So it's already turned on. It looks like, or maybe not. Let's go ahead and turn that on. It's gonna do it this way. Okay, that's the other way to turn it on. So what I'm gonna do is let's kind of weigh this out a little bit. Maybe instead of going woodwind route, let's do strings on most of this. So viola, why not? Cello doing the same thing. Okay. All right. So let's see. Will this work? Okay, let's try it again. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of instruments happening, so this is starting to weigh down the computer. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's bring down some of this. That's a little too much. Okay, let's see. That's kind of cool. And it's a happy type of tension, not a dark tension like with the trills that we're creating here, which is good. This is like a family adventure. It's not a dark horror adventure. So, all right. So this idea is something I'll need to explore more because we're pretty much out of time. But is there anything else I can add to just sort of have this ready for next time? Giving myself some direction, so next time we meet, we know what to do. So that's what I'm gonna spend the next few minutes on before we call it for tonight. We have the strings doing this cool trill, sounds great. You have the woodwinds doing this run right here. Then I think the only thing is missing is low brass, some kind of low element, whether that's strings. Harp would be cool too. Let's see. Also, I'm not sure what happened here, but oh, I see. I had Dulcimer doing a roll, right? I don't know how that would sound. Let's try something there. Yeah. Oops. That might work. Something. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not too fond of that idea, but let's just put it in for now. A bass drum roll would be cool. I just realized I have two of these. They're not really close by each other, so let's bring that closer. One's a roll. I think this is a roll. Let's just rename these now before I forget. Okay, all right. Oopsie, sorry, wrong key. Gotta be better with my shortcut keys here. I'm blaming it on my day job. I work on a Mac, and when I come home, I work on a PC. Okay, so with that, we have bass drum going like this. Oh, it has to be twice as or half the amount, huh? Let's see. So let's just put that all the way up. Okay. Something like that. Although I think I know a better sample library for this particular moment. Um, However, I do have something else that could also work. So let's try this over here on the concert tom. I think there's a roll somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe not on this library. Nope. Okay. So that wouldn't work. Let's see here. Oh, there's a really cool plugin. I should plug and do a review on sometime. It's called Roll Control, and it's by Grumpy Monkey. Check it out sometime. You can actually do rolls. Like when I'm doing this is like a non-rolled sample instrument, but if you get it, it's like $10. I've used it. I don't have it installed on this computer, but at the studio I work at, we do. So uh, it's really cool. You could just turn any instrument into a roll, basically. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. Oh, that would be nice to have right now. I mean, you can I could do just draw it in real quick. Let's see, or record it in. Let's see if I can go. Well, actually, here's an idea. I'll go a little slower like this, and something like that, and bring it back to full tempo. Somewhere here it's too many velocities. Okay, we could double that or bring it down. That's kind of fun. If I bring it down, let's hear how that sounds. That's probably better. It almost sounds like it's a bass drum. Okay, so there's that idea. Timpani would be good as well. Dun 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 dun. I have already timpani going dun 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 dun. Just thinking out loud here. If I were to go with this approach, how would that sound? Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong instrument. It should be here, like that. If I go that way, so F and C. Okay. All right. Just another idea. Maybe that might sound a little more clear. Instead of these roll ideas that I had going, what I could do though is, in case I ever need it, I'm just gonna duplicate this version. I'll call this 1.02. Oops. Oh, my num lock just got off somehow. There we go. So these quick hands. My fingers are dangerous here. So I'm gonna delete these guys, and I'll still have the old version right there. Okay. All right. So there's that. Dun 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 dun. I think it's starting to come to shape, this little transition. This transition is probably taking just as long as is write to write 8 bars sometimes, and that happens. So okay, we have that. Oh yeah, one more element was the low end. Tezzy TV, thank you. The EWO Orchestra is the East West Opus Orchestra. The Hollywood Orchestra is what I'm using on that. So yeah, I have just an array of different libraries. I don't have too many of the Spitfires. I have some orchestral tools, but I use a lot of Spitfire at work where we do films and things. So I'm familiar with most of the libraries out there. I would love to invest and get that going. By the way, if anyone has competed or submitted something for the that Spitfire audio contest, feel free to put your link down. I actually made one as well, so check it out sometime. Anyways, okay, so let's go over the last element for today. I think it would be cool to do like a tremolo, because we already have this going, right? In the strings, I mean. Okay, although you can't really hear that with this pesky dulcimer, so I'm gonna bring that down a bit and bring this down a bit. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then maybe, oh, you know what would be cool? Like a little one of those effects. Or yeah, like a horn rip. What do I have for that? Let's do that. Let's do a horn effect. Some kind of low brass. I think my Jaegers, so I have horn rips in there, I'm pretty sure. Then I also have some Metropolis horn rips. Pretty sure I have some in there. Okay, let's open those up. Okay. I'm gonna turn that on. Give it a sec. Okay, and that's gonna load. Let's double check also how much memory I have listed here. So I only have 35 gigabytes loaded in, which is great. Still have a lot of room. Okay. Did this load yet? Let's see. I think it's still loading. That one's working already. Let's see here. Oh, did I turn that off on accident? Maybe I turned that off. Oops. Anyways, once that works, we'll have a go at these effects. Let me just do this too. Maybe that'll wake it up for sure. There you go. So these are all rips that go up. Spitfire has some really good ones in their symphonic ensemble library. Let's look at some of these. That's cool. I'm in the wrong key, but that's the idea. So let's do. I don't know, actually. G, I guess G. Something like that. This was the Flutter Tongue. But I'm curious what these other ones sound like now. Okay. We don't want that to scare the kids here. And when I say kids, I'm thinking this is like a family adventure cue. So this is not like a horror venture. So let's try the flutter tongue again. Was it this one? That's a little more neutral to me. That's nice. It's already doing a crescendo embedded with the library. So, this is nice, but maybe I shouldn't make it so drastic. Just kind of level it off. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Anything else? Let's go over here. This one I have some flutter tongue as well. So it's pretty redundant. The only difference is this one's bigger. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, and the last thing was how does that transition with everything else? Let's move this back. So we have, let's see, that much. Okay, and I'm going to move this down. Okay. All right. So that is where we'll leave off from for next time. Let's go ahead now and play back everything. That's what I love to do at the very end of all of this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. After all, this is live. But if you guys are watching this later, always I open up the floor to ask any questions just in the descriptions or in the comments, and I'll be able to ask or answer those for you as well. Okay, let's go ahead and press play. I think everything here has all the elements. One other thing I should do before going into that is just gluing these in so that you guys can see a little bit of everything all in one window. That's what I like doing, at least. Okay. All right, and we'll clean it up and figure out all this mess that I just made after, but I think we're good here. So almost there. Boop. All right, so we glued all that, and I can do this now. Here we go. Let's go ahead and press play. All right, and we'll figure that fun part out later. I'm not even sure if that's in the right key or chord, but yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. maybe I can do some kind of transition chord progression to go to C. I don't know. But to me, it's getting there. I hope you guys enjoyed what we made together today. Feel free to add any suggestions as well. With that being said, my name is Joshua Sohn. I'm going to put some music back on, and I think I have a way to change views here. I haven't really used this much in a while, but there you go. With that, my name is Joshua Sohn. It's a pleasure to do these live streams. I try to do on a weekly basis, so feel free to sign up for my newsletter. That's in the description so that you don't miss any action that I will be announcing on those emails. But you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Take care.